Bienvenidos YouTube. My name is Mario DeLuna coming to you from San Bernardino, California. This is my swing analysis on Me and My Golf TV. Let's take charge of your game.
Okay, so welcome to this week's My Swing Analysis. This is where we analyse one of your golf swings. Yes, it could be you if you enter the competition, Piers.
Absolutely. Make sure you enter that competition today. Go to the Facebook page, go to the Instagram and go to the Twitter and use the hashtag MySwingAnalysis and hopefully it'll be you.
Could be you, yes. And as you can see from the intro there, we have Mario DeLuna, all the way from California, one of our favourite places, Piers.
Fantastic.
San Bernardino.
We're coming out to you.
Yes, we're going to come out to you. And all the way from San Bernardino. And Mario is a handicap, 28 handicap, and he's struggling with a slice and a little bit of short game, but we're going to focus on his slice with the irons and the driver, and we'll talk about the reasons why. But when we take a look at his golf swing, from the front view, you'd think, well, actually, this guy can't be off 28. It's a really good motion, really fluid golf swing, looks very good. But when we come to the down the line, this is where we maybe see that a few mistakes that he's making in his golf swing, where we can actually make some improvements quite quickly. Yeah. So let's go ahead and look at down the line and sort of slow it down. So first of all, in the setup, let's take a look at that. One thing that we notice, more so with the driver, but actually with the iron here, we have the shaft quite vertical. Now the shaft and the arms are almost in a straight line together, where we see a lot of people trying to do this, and it causes a lot of tension and it causes a few issues on the way back. We actually want to see more of a difference to that. We'll come to that in a moment. But from here now, as we swing back, what Mario does, it's basically too straight back. He swings the club above plane on the backswing. As he moves into the sort of top of the backswing, he's still quite in an upright position. And then on the way down, he sort of repeats that and comes down above the plane and gets the shaft very steep at impact and again, quite vertical there. And this is what causes that left to right sort of slice, Piers. So basically what we want to add into Mario's golf swing is we want to make it a little bit more rotary. We want to get that club moving around a little more and just change your swing plane. I think everything else looks really good. If we can make it more rotary, Mario, you're going to see an instant change, aren't we?
Instant. I like
feedback.
it.
Let's go through setup, Piers.
Setup first of all.
See what we want to change first.
Okay, so yeah, we need to get from Mario, we need to change his position from the shaft and the grip being very high and the hands being high. You'll probably feel some tension in your forearms, especially with the driver. We need to let those arms relax and then allow that club to have a little bit sort of the handle to be lower. And you can see that's created more of an angle between my wrist, between my forearm and the club shaft. Yeah. So you can see that from there, that's going to be a lot easier to help the wrists work in the golf swing, which is something that maybe doesn't perhaps get a lot of in the backswing there. So definitely from the setup, this is where we want you to be, as opposed to there. Let's get into that more relaxed position there.
Okay, so first of all, that setup, simple change there, get the hands a little lower. Right, backswing then, Piers, we know Mario's above plane. Yeah. What are we going to do to get him more rotary?
So that's exactly what we need to do, Andy. We need to give him a drill that actually gets more rotary. So we call this horizontal swings, and we're going to tweak it a little bit more for you, Mario. So normally on horizontal swings, we'd hold the club out at sort of stomach high and the club head would be about level with the hands, okay? And then we would just sort of swing around the body like that. Now that's a really good drill. You will benefit from doing that drill. But because we want to get used to getting a little bit of angle between the shaft, we're just going to get the club head a little bit higher. So you can see the club head is about chest high now. Now what you're going to do from here is, as the name suggests, horizontal swings. The club is going to just swing more around the body. You know, some people call these baseball swings. We prefer horizontal swings, and we just want you to get that club feeling it going around the body. Obviously from here you can't do that super steep backswing.
Definitely, yeah. So they almost force then here, Mario, just to create that rotation with the arms, the body, the hands, everything's working more around. And then what we can do, we can take that feeling then down to the golf ball. Yeah. And it's quite a different feeling, Piers, if he's not used to this. But we should see, as we mentioned, that instant difference in shape. It's going to be very hard to hit it to the right from doing this as well.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely.
Okay, so Piers, that's the horizontal swings. We've got another thing we can combine that feeling with. Just talk us through it.
Okay, so we call this the high tee drill. So this is a great one. In fact, my downswing last year, some of you will know this, but not many maybe, it was quite steep. So my downswing was getting a little steep for my liking. So I actually used this drill myself and had a lot of great, it changed the golf swing totally for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the ball teed up high like you would do for a driver. That's the first thing you would do. So you would never do this on a par 3 normally. This is specifically we need it as high as it would be for the driver. Now, let's just have a think about your old golf swing. If you were to go up and out and above the plane and then on the way down do the same motion, it's going to be very difficult for you to get solid contact on this golf ball because the club is coming downwards so much. Now it's going to be very easy for you to hit the top of the face of the club. We don't want that. What we want you to do is to obviously get that feeling of horizontal swings in the backswing, and on the way down, if this club can come down on a shallower angle, so if the club can drop down into the shallower position and then swing out to the right, that's going to allow you to get a solid contact on the golf ball. It's going to change your swing path and it's going to help you get a little bit of a draw, which would be really nice if you slice it, I'm sure.
And the great thing about you, Mario, is that the backswing at the moment and the downswing, they're the same. So if we just change that backswing, there's a good chance that your downswing is going to just match that up, and you're going to be on plane hitting maybe some straight shots or even a little bit of draw.
That's one of the beauties of actually starting the game and being quite raw. The swing plane doesn't always get abused until you've had a few years of, you know, allowing for the fact the golf ball goes in different places.
Definitely. Right, okay.
So let's give it a go, yeah?
Horizontal swing, same feeling here.
So horizontal swings to start with, maybe, and then the high tee.
And really, we shouldn't see this tee move too much. We just want to sort of pick it off the top and keep that club working, like we said, a little bit more around. And that ball started out right and drawing in, back to the middle of the fairway. Tee's left in the ground. Pierce, you've done that before.
And I've done that quite a few times, Mario. The more the better. But that was a really solid contact. I definitely wouldn't have been able to do that if I was going up and down like that.
Definitely. I think he's going to have some great success with that.
Definitely.
Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the video there. And Mario, make sure you let us know how you're getting on. Hopefully that's going to change your golf and get rid of that slice ready for the season to start. And please post your comments if you've got any questions down below. We'd love to answer whatever you post down there.
Absolutely. And guys, don't forget, if you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. These videos are for free. If you want to see even more videos, especially to help stop that slice, go to meandmygolf.com, click on the link and you'll find our 7-day free trial. Lots and lots of videos. Again, post your comments down below. Let us know how you get on with those. And thanks for watching.